Welcome to Fucking Feral Deity Work. How are you today, tonight, tomorrow? Whenever this video is hitting you is probably the perfect divine timing for it to find you. What is this class about? Okay, Sissy teaches tons of classes. Okay, have we never met before? Hi, I'm Sissy. I'm the vulva. I am the head witch in charge of the LHC, the Lunar Hearth Cauldron. Can we just break down the name of the business for a minute? The Lunar Hearth Cauldron. The moon, your belly, and your fire. That's what this business started as, and that's what this mission has become. We are a circle of feral women who have gathered together to pursue our magic with the utmost zest and chutzpah that we have. So when I teach a class has to be felt, it has to be channeled, it has to be strong. And sometimes that doesn't fall exactly at the time I get the idea. So I have found that deities are really bad at sharing with you the exact timing of when something will arrive. There's always a reason and a season to everything we do. So when I was given this idea of fucking feral deity work, I was sitting in a PICU emergency room at Hershey Hospital with my daughter. And this was in March. Made the page on the web page, and I was completely content with this and ready to write it. And my life took a turn through March, April, and May, coming to a huge crescendo in June of all the dominoes falling down. I thought I understood how to work with deities. I thought I had a clear idea of how I called a deity, how I worked with a deity. I was pretty much full of my fucking self. But what I found was I knew two things. Jack shit. I knew that if I called, that maybe they would answer. I knew that if I kind of had an idea of what I was doing, maybe I would get some help. That's not a way to work your magic. Maybes and what ifs are not definites in this magical world. If you want deity connection, if you seek deity connection, the only way to get that is to do the work to achieve the deity connection. So when I was writing this class, it ended up being chapter 11 in the book. I understood that maybe, just maybe, we all really don't understand how to call a deity. We think we do, but we don't. And the reason we don't is because we are using these lofty ideals that people have visioned for years. One of my favorite authors is Neil Gaiman. And he wrote this book called American Gods. And it puts the gods in this mortal coil where they rely on our worship for their prosperity. And I love that. I love how it shows if we don't feed the idea of who they are, we will not gain the wisdom that their ideology holds. So when we're moving into this phase, I want you to really think about this workshop in 4 aspects, okay? When you get into the tab on the website, it's going to be very simple. We're going to divide it in 4 lessons. There's going to be PDFs to produce all this. I don't know if it's going to be 4 different PDFs. At this current moment, I have it in 2. And I feel really confident in that because I like the 2. And you're going to see some more videos from me going through some things and some things you can work through. And there's going to be a button that says ask a question. And you'll be able to shoot me a question and I'll write you back in a timely manner. This is a self-study class. We will gather twice during this class, the next full moon and then the next new moon to get you through this. This is a root workshop. So if you want to strengthen yourself as in any animal item, you need to go to your roots. You need to go where it started. And where it started is not always pretty and it's not always defined. And you really might not know where it starts. So here's your choice to start now. So I'm going to ask you to do this root workshop to get you ready for Samhain. Because at Samhain, you're going to want to do some ancestor work. You may want to call a deity. And wouldn't it be great if you were better prepared to do that? So, with my best of intention, my fullest of hearts, let's talk about these 4 points in the workshop. Knowing your magic is lesson 1. You need to have a visible, authentic view of your magic and your abilities. Are you a good spellcaster? Are you? Are you a consistent spellcaster? Are you someone who has a great apothecary? Is your apothecary weak? Are you not foraging? Are you not harvesting? Are you not working? Are your candles not well managed? Are you not even doing candle magic? Do you even know candle magic? I know that's amazing to think, but not everyone knows candle magic. Not everyone's starting at the very beginning, which is a very good place to start, but they didn't. And there's no harm or foul in that, but let's critique ourselves a little bit and get the base skills in. If we get base skills in, we can master anything. If you know how to survive, you will eventually thrive. And that is the plan. Let's manifest some thriving magic in the coming turn of the wheel. So we're going to know your magic in lesson 1. We're going to go over those things. We're going to do some self-assessments. You're going to journal a little bit. Yes, you're going to journal. Yes, queen, we're going to journal. I love to journal. And what's the best way to learn about yourself but to ask yourself thought-provoking questions? So we're going to do that in lesson 1. Lesson 2, we're going to educate yourself. You're going to pick 1 or 2 pantheons. You're going to learn about certain deities. You're going to read up on them. You're going to look into them a little deeper. Find out where they originated it. Find out their correspondences. Look into it. More than the chart you buy off Etsy or you get from a free program from me. Do a little work. Do a little meditation. Ask some good questions. Put an offering on your altar. Ask them to come forward and teach you what you need to know. Next, lesson 3 is going to be so important. The reason you choose a deity is they have a strength, characteristic, or way of doing things that you wish to embody. Why do we go to Aphrodite? Why? To learn to love. Who do we want to love? Ourselves. If we start with loving ourselves, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Why do you go to Loki? You want a little chaos. You want a little mismanaged life. You want a little bit of chutzpah in the deck. That's why you go to Loki. He brings the chaos. He brings the multitude of earthquake to your magic. Why do you go to Hecate? Because you need to make a decision and you need someone to light the path. That's why you go to Hecate. So you need to really think into these deities, look at the desired aspects you wish to add to your magic and pull them in. Really pull them in and know who you're going to, why you're going to them, and why this working is important to you. Yes, this takes work. It's called fucking feral deity work. It's not fucking feral deity lazy. This is work. Okay? And 4, we're going to learn how to invocate, execute, and feed deity work. So that requires an altar. That requires offerings, repetitive offerings. That requires charging elements, charging ingredients. All these things are part of lesson 4. So I am giving you core skills to move into greater magnitude manifesting. And that's what this workshop is here for. This workshop isn't a space filler, it isn't a time killer, it isn't any of those things. This is a core skill workshop. So if these are core skills you're looking to add to your magic, this is a workshop for you. If you have those skills and you don't need help, this is not your workshop. No harm, no foul. I love that. I love that for you, and I love that for me. I hope you are that accomplished of a worker that you are able to do that. If you're not, come along with me and let's see what we can do. So What's the deets? What's the deets, sissy? What's the deets? This workshop was originally going to be sold for $45. 4 lessons, Zooms, all the bells, buzzers, and whistles. Lots of charts are going to go out with this. Everything's going to be in that tab in the website, which I love the website tab. This is an embellishment of chapter 10 in the book, chapter 10 or 11. I don't recall off the top of my head. This is an embellishment of that chapter. But each of those chapters in the book could have their own workshop. Okay, I'm being really honest. This is a core builder workshop. So I have decided that in the essence of moving to Samhain, and this being a core level class, I'm going to price it like a 101, and that's $9. This workshop is $9. That is a venti coffee and a croissant at Starbucks. That is a chicken McNugget and a French fry, no drink at McDonald's. That is 4 frivolous items at Target in the Dollar Tree area. These are things you need to make decisions on. $9 is a reasonable rate for this workshop. This workshop will go on sale tomorrow, which is Wednesday. The tab will open on Sunday. Now, why does the tab open on Sunday? The tab opens on Sunday because I want to make sure I'm available to answer any questions you have when you go in for the first PDF. I will not be available till Sunday, so let's be smart and not open the tab till Sunday. When you purchase this workshop, you will get the code to that tab. Now I'm going to say something, and I know I don't need to say it, but I'm going to say it. Here at the LHC, we go with an honor system. Please don't share the passcode. This is your purchase, this is your item, and this is you. I am here to make sure I am offering you lighthouse lighting opportunities. This workshop will feed your heart. This workshop will give you tools. This workshop is a base workshop for fucking feral. This is how I am foreseeing the future of magic changing. We are not only going to be stronger women, workers, we are going to be more aligned with our purpose and our promise. When you are born, there is a promise woven into your DNA of what you will be and your full potential. It is up to you to walk the path to find it. The choices you make determine it. You are not a victim of fate. You have free will. You need to learn how to weave yourself into a stronger worker. And fucking feral deity work has the potential to do that for you. This isn't a long info, but this is a complete info. So you will find this item in the LHC store starting tomorrow morning for $9. You will get the passcode to get onto the tab. You will get a small, brief write-up on there, on that page of fucking feral deity work. I hope this is somewhere you will join me. I hope this is something that will work for you. And I really hope this is something that speaks to you. Because for a long time, I was asking a lot of questions that no one would answer. And here at the LHC, I have made it my job to answer the unanswered questions. What is shadow work? How do you know your deity? What kind of witch you are? What kind of witchcraft do you do? You do your fucking witchcraft. That's what kind of witch you are. You're the witch that is you. So be the best witch you can be. Thank you for taking some time out of your schedule tonight to be with me. Thank you for following the LHC. And once again, fucking feral hits the streets on September 23rd for a pre-sale, and I am excited to put it in all your hands at Samhain. Please take care of you. You're magic because you fucking say you are. You're feral because you choose to be. Your presence is needed. Your perfection isn't that great. So have a great night, guys, and I will see you soon.